In this tutorial we're going to explore the e107 news engine and find out just how powerful it is. Today I'm just doing some tests on the Grand's website, so I'll use this as the example. I've got the news page open at the moment. Here we have the main news area, but you'll also notice down the right hand side of the page we have like a preview of these other news items. I've just given them the name Coming Events and Brain Dump. But if we've installed the news tool for you, then we can rename those for you as well. I'll just show you how it works. So in this main area, if I click on Read the Rest, it'll show us the whole news story. If we go over to the right hand side over here, if I click on Brain Dump, it'll show us a thumbnail that we uploaded, and then when we click Read the Rest, we can also see that we've got the larger image in there as well. So it all looks very nice. The first thing you'd need to do is go to your website, and at the end of the URL type in e107_admin, press return, and then you'll need to log in using your administrator login name and password. And we want to go to the news section. All of these icons here are a bit daunting. Don't worry about those. I normally just use the menus up the top. So go Content, News. So let's create a new news item. Go Create News. I'm just going to copy a news item from BBC. So I'll go to my BBC window. There it is there. Grab the title. Copy. Alt-Tab back to E107, put the title in there. Now I'll add the summary, which is that bit there, and I'll put that in the summary. I'll show you where the summary shows on the E107 site. So if I go to the news page, this is the summary area here. Here's our title, and this is the body text area here. So let's go back to our E107, which is there. Now we want our body text. I'll just copy the first couple of paragraphs, then go back, paste that in there. Now we need our extended news area. I'll show you where the extended news area is on the website. When we click Read the Rest, the text that shows up under that is the extended news area. So we go back there. I'll copy the rest of the news story. Oh, that'll do. Copy that. Go back. Paste it in there. Now we want to add some images in there. Now the nice thing about the E107 news system is it allows you to upload your images actually on the page, and it'll also automatically make a thumbnail for you. So click Upload an Image. We've got a selection here. I want this one. I want it to upload the image and make a thumbnail for me. So I'll click Browse, and I'll go to the image I downloaded just before, which is that one, and open it, and then we set the size of the thumbnail. In this case I'll make it 100 pixels. Then click Upload. Now the thing is, you can use thumbnails that you've previously uploaded on any of your news items. So I'm going to choose this thumbnail. So you click Choose a Thumbnail, then View Images, shows you the thumbnails you've already uploaded. This is the one that I just made. Click on that. Now I also want to put that larger image that I uploaded in the extended news area. So I'll put my cursor at the beginning of the text in there, and then I'll click on the Insert Image icon, which opens up this window. Then you change to the News Post Images folder, and we can see in here that When it creates the thumbnails, it automatically renames them and puts thumb at the beginning. So there's the thumbnail, but now I want the larger picture, which is called state, and I want that one to go onto the page. Now it shows a preview of where it's going to be placed on the page. We don't want it like that because this text will be sitting right down at the bottom of the image. What I want to do is align it right, and then it'll be sitting over to the right like that. Click Save, and we can see a preview of it there. Scroll down. You can allow members of your website to make comments. This might be particularly handy if you're writing a news article about a recent event you went to, because then the other members can also write their comments about the event themselves. But in this case, I don't actually want members to make a comment, so I'll disable comments. Render type. This determines where your news item is going to go. If we leave it as default, then it'll come up on the main news page. I want it to go into the other news menu too, which is this area down here, the bottom right hand side of the page. Depending on how we've set up your theme for your news on your website, these may be in different areas, but this is a good way to do it. Main news area, and then other news and other news too. So I'll go back over to here, and I've said I want it in other news too. The other good thing is you can actually determine when this news item is going to show. Now this is really handy if you want to do a bunch of news items at once. So you can actually say, well, don't show this news item for a month, and when it does show, only show it for a week or so. You can also use this like a kind of calendaring system for like coming events. So you can schedule when it will show and for how long, and then when it will automatically turn off. That's quite a nice tool. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm just saying show it all the time. You don't need to worry about date stamp. Visibility, for more advanced users, you might only want the news item to show to a certain group of members on your website. For example, we might only want it to show to admin users, or only show to members of the website. You can also create other groups of users in e107, but that's another of the video tutorial. Just keep on checking the video tutorial archives. There is one there that shows you how to make your own groups. Select if news item will be sticky. All this does is it puts like a little sticky icon on it and makes it more prominent. So let's just check that over again. We've got our image, our text, we've chosen our thumbnail, which is that one there, shows it there, and let's post news to database. Okay, so that's been posted. Now if we go back to the website, if I click on news again, I post it to area 2, which is called Brain Dump. There it is there. Click on that link, shows us the preview. It had a bit of a problem with some of the characters that were in that title. Normally that won't happen though. There's our thumbnail. You've also got these other things here. You can email it to someone else, or you can go to a print preview of the page. We'll just have a look at that, which is a nice, easier way to print it. Of course, that would have your logo up there. Then click back, and then read the rest, and it shows it with our larger image in there. And it's as easy as that.